Every day is an experience when you're using your furniture. Any Indian household will always complain even after having all the storage in the world. It's a misconception that factory made is extremely expensive. Key to any good product is the kind of detailing that you put into it. Number one, quality. Number two, assurance. Number three, service. Even after a long day's work, when they come back, they should feel very happy, comfortable. We can do everything that Italy can. Our country has been doing handcrafted stuff for thousands of years. Sometimes people use very gaudy colors. I hate that. Hi, I'm Aakash Sriram, and on a daily basis, I try to solve the problems for anybody who comes to me with a furniture problem or a solution for any interior problem. We are in this industry for the past 32 years. We manufacture wardrobes, kitchens, furniture, and paneling, and anything to do with the interiors of the place. And we are a bespoke manufacturing brand. Whether it is metalwork, stonework, woodwork, everything is in-house. We don't outsource anything except for the basic raw material.
So how did you get into this profession? Can you walk us through your journey of early years and how it led you to where you are today?
I wanted to buy a computer and I was 6 years old.
Yeah.
And without any training or anything, I made a perspective view for my mother to see where it can be fitted in my bedroom. So from there, she told me that I can do well in this profession, and I love this profession. I've played. When I was growing up, I've played cricket with my workers in my factory. So I've seen this day in and day out in my life, and then I finally professionally studied in the same industry, and I've been practicing since the last 10 to 11 years, working with a lot of professionals, good architects, very good HNIs as well. So my love for this industry is mostly creative, but then it just works out well for everybody.
Right. A project that is the closest to your heart and what makes it memorable?
I think my closest to my heart, that project is a latest project that we've delivered in Dubai, and it's a 60,000 square feet house. There were about 15 to 17 containers that went from India.
Yeah.
25 people from my team were there for 2 months. From issuing working visas to doing everything correctly. It is a huge house, and we completed it, and my clients are very happy. I just met them. So that was one of the most challenging and one of the most amazing experiences of my life.
What was your key insight from this project?
Detailing. The key to any good product is the kind of detailing that you put into it. The discussions I have had with the international firm, the architects, and the client, he was very specific in terms of the watches and the shoes and everything that he wanted. He was very specific of everything that he wanted. So we actually understood detailing better.
Yeah.
We went into the depth of it. It took me 2 years to complete the project. So it was, but it was an achievement because it was one of the most amazing projects that we've delivered till now.
Right. Akash, what I want to know is furniture takes up a huge chunk of spends when you're doing your home for the first time or you're setting up your home, right? Yet most people compromise on it. What are they actually missing out on when they do that?
People usually are missing out on comfort. The most important thing for a family when they spend so much of time together on that furniture is comfort. That should be their priority. And they should, instead of cutting corners there, spend their money where it's worth when it comes to furniture and wardrobes and even kitchen.
Yeah.
Every day is an experience when you're using your furniture. It should be absolutely comfortable. It should be to the best of your use. And I think they should spend their money there.
Right. Indian homes always complain about this one thing, that they don't have enough storage, even when they have like their entire walls full of cupboards. What is happening there? What's going wrong?
Firstly, I think the real estate developers, the layout is a very huge problem. If they make the right kind of layouts and spacing, the wardrobe spaces can be much bigger, can be much better. And in terms of the wardrobe interiors, the shelving systems, like somebody who travels a lot should have a ready to go kind of wardrobe. whether it is the luggage section, whether it is what they want to keep. Somebody who's very fond of watches, shoes, everything has to be very specific as per the requirement of the client. But the real estate developers can do a better job in planning the layouting of the house so that they can have more storage. Every Indian household should have more storage.
Right. So, factory made versus catalog or online selection. What's the difference and what is suited best for which budget?
I think the best suited for every budget is factory made. It's a misconception that factory made is extremely expensive. When you get a carpenter at your house, you end up giving them one material to work with every day. But then at the end of it, when you calculate it all together, it turns out to be slightly more expensive than what a retailer might ask.
Yeah.
So I would say that it's a misconception. It can be 10-20% above the price, but that's not a compromise when it comes to comfort of your own home. Well, from a bespoke solution, you will get the correct sizes, the installation with the size of the doors and everything that exists today. If you have to fit in everything inside a house, the team and everything will make the furniture in a way that it is installed properly, it goes in and everything is correct. In a ready solution that is there on the internet, you will always buy what is available. If you love the design, then you might not like the color. If you like the color, you might not like the design.
Yeah.
But in a bespoke solution, you will get exactly what you want.
If someone is coming to a bespoke furniture or a bespoke solution provider, what should they bear in mind when they are availing a service like this?
They should always check the history of the company. They should always check the history of the manufacturer, the quality that they manufacture, how experienced are they in terms of the number of years they've spent in the industry. We are a 36-year-old company. We've spent a lot of time on developing the skills of the workers that exist today in our factories. And also then, of course, you should have the eye for quality. When it comes to comparison, it's very visible, the difference of quality amongst different places. So you should always see their product as well.
If someone is just looking at furniture, how can they compare two items? And
It's very evident when they go to 4 stores and they see the kind of stitching which is done, that is there, the comfort when they sit on a product, the kind of comfort that it has. Number 3 is the basic material that they're using, whether it is the wood. Like in our company, we don't use anything else except for teak, and we are buying Nagpur teak, which is the best form of teak available in India.
yeah.
And then, of course, there is a certain name of the brand that is carried along with everything else. So you should always trust that as well.
Right. When you're taking on a new assignment or a new project, from the very first discussion you have until the final handover, what's the process like?
We firstly want to understand the client's mindset. We want to understand what they exactly want, their needs, their taste. Step 1 will be to ask them how many people are going to live in the house, what amount of division needs to be done in terms of layouting, what amount of division needs to be done in terms of furniture, what are their needs and requirements.
Yeah.
Step 2 will be, once we understand that, we create a basic presentation so that we start discussing what they like and dislike in that presentation. Step 3 is, it's more refined. We are actually on a point where we start freezing things.
Yeah.
And step 4 will be execution, and step 5 will be installation. Delivery is very important. How to deliver, how to install, and then dates are very important in our industry. A lot of companies compromise on the delivery dates.
Yeah.
We have a strict 90 to 120 day rule. If we promise something, an entire house has to be delivered within that time frame, we do it.
So, in just 1 hour of consultation with you, what tangible outcomes can clients expect?
They will have a good outlook towards the kind of materials, towards the kind of soft furnishings, towards the kinds of space layouting, everything that they want from us. Along with their architect and interior designer, we can help them for the color choices, for the kind of comfort they need, the cushioning they need, from the beginning of the project till the end of the project, whatever is required in a house to make it look like a home, we will help them to do that from the beginning till the end.
What should clients come prepared with before they come to you? Some measurements, some references. What should they come prepared with?
They should actually see a few things on the internet if they can, or they can always come and tell me, I have been to this hotel, I love this hotel, or I've been to this Airbnb, or I love the decor of this certain place. That helps us understanding the mindset of the client, which is very important. Secondly, age also matters. Like if it's a young couple, they will have a lot of people coming into their house. Then I will design the living areas and the main entrance in a very different way.
Yeah.
And if it's an old couple who doesn't have too many people coming into their house and they say we want more privacy, then that house will be designed slightly more differently. Sometimes people look at pictures and they think they can do it themselves. They're absolutely wrong.
Yeah.
They can take those pictures as references to what they like and dislike.
For someone who's on a tight budget, how can they optimize spends on furniture and wardrobes?
They should allocate spaces. They should spend money on their living and their entrances, because everybody who's going to enter their house is going to see only those spaces.
Yeah.
And in their bedrooms, they should just seek comfort. That's what I feel. Number two, again, they can always split it into phases. If they don't have a huge budget, they can go for the phase one, which is the public area in their house. And phase two, phase three, slowly, bedroom by bedroom, they can finish their house. But if you want to spend less money on furniture, then maybe you can reduce certain sizes. Maybe you can choose simpler designs. Maybe you can go for more modern straight line Scandinavian look instead of going for a heavy carved or a classical look. So that will save a lot of money, because the budget for that will be 30 or 40% lesser.
What's the biggest mistake homeowners make with furniture, and what's the biggest mistake that developers make in large projects?
Homeowners should never compromise on quality over pricing. They should actually find something right in the middle, which is a balance. Even after a long day's work, when they come back, they should feel very happy, comfortable. They should feel it that this is their space. But they compromise on it because they spend too much on real estate. There should be a balance in both the things.
Right. And for developers?
For developers, they should hire better architects for better layouting.
Yeah.
They should not do a cut, copy, paste. It's very important for any firm, any real estate developer, to hire a very, very good architect or an interior designer. It's very important.
Right. For offices or commercial spaces where people spend 8+ hours daily, what should never be compromised in furniture design?
You should always make the furniture in an office space extraordinarily comfortable for your employees, for anybody who's working there. Because if somebody has to spend 8 hours a day on the chair, or somebody has to spend a very long time on sitting in one place, that is one thing that you should not compromise on. Second is lighting. Lighting sets a huge role and responsibility. A light consultancy in India is not that ahead, but it's a very, very important part and portion of designing any commercial space.
Yeah.
Like Google has made some amazing, comfortable offices across the world, even the headquarters. They don't compromise on anything, and their employees are working in the most creative possible manner, and it is one of the largest companies in the world.
Yeah.
So everybody should think like that. Even if it's a small office, you should think about how comfortable can I make it for the people who are working with me.
So about trends and insights, what's trending right now in high-end furniture and wardrobes?
Mustards have come back. Mustard color has really come back. I think is the color for the next 1 year. People will try to do a lot of mustard, soft furnishing, designs in terms of curved sofas, and curves have come back.
Why hasn't India built the same global reputation for furniture as Italy? What do you think we're missing, or where do you think we're going wrong?
I think it's just the mindset. Um, we can do everything that Italy can,
Yeah.
um, if not better, than at par. I believe we can do better also.
Okay.
But we've made a lot of the Italian types of sofas and designs and everything over the years. Uh, and what is more difficult is the handcrafted part. Our country has been uh, doing handcrafted stuff for thousands of years, but yet our own people feel that Italians do better furniture or detailing, which I don't feel is correct.
Yeah.
The only problem is the mindset. If it's made in Italy, it might be better, is something that we need to overcome now.
Yeah.
And we need to really see and pay for the right product as well. We might pay 5 times for an Italian product, and we are not ready to pay 1 time for an Indian product. That mindset also needs to change.
Yeah. So for kids or for pet-friendly homes, what are your top 3 rules for furniture design?
Firstly, you should always use curves in your furniture, always round edges, because anybody who bangs their knee or their head, whether it's the pet or the child or even an adult, it becomes very easy for them not to get injured. Second would be not to use too much metal. Metal can be sometimes very sharp,
Yeah.
and that can lead to injury as well. Third point is we should also do a lot of soft furnishings in the house, because it gives them an extra cushion, and the more the soft furnishing is there, the less the chances of anybody getting hurt in the house is there as well.
All right. And what's one rule everyone should follow to ensure durability when buying furniture items?
If they want to ask the right question to a manufacturer, they should ask, does the furniture piece have a lot of joints? What kind of wood are you using? What kind of cushioning are you using? And what kind of guarantee warranty can you give on your furniture? On paper.
Yeah.
Everything should be taken on paper. Making cheap furniture is not rocket science. You can take 10 small pieces, combine them together, cover it up with a fabric, and it becomes cheap in price.
Yeah.
But when you have one single piece of log of wood, and you will have minimum joints in that entire piece of furniture, that means there is a craftsmanship and quality which is being taken into account, along with the right kind of material being used.
So on to the rapid fire now. I'll just name a few furniture items and then you can let us know where people can splurge and where they should save. All right. Starting with the sofa,
Splurge.
dining table,
Save.
wardrobe,
Splurge.
bed,
Save.
chairs.
Can do both.
Okay. Top 2, 3 woods that you trust for long-lasting furniture.
The only wood that I trust for long-lasting furniture is Nagpur or Burma teak.
And one challenging project that taught you something that you still use to this day.
There were two neighbors who were fighting. One had a very expensive car, and he was not ready to remove the car. And my guys had to, from a chain pulley, had to take all his furniture up. If something would have gone wrong, then the car would have. He was, I think, about a 1 CR plus car.
Yeah.
So that was an experience. But we've faced a lot of such experiences in 36 years. We've dealt with everything in and out, I think, in this profession till now.
Right. What's your edge? What's that one thing that clients come to you for?
Number one, quality. Number two, assurance. Number three, service, which is very important in our industry. Everybody makes mistakes. Our ratio to make mistakes are very less. We are very, very good at what we deliver.
Yeah.
Plus, product quality, I am assuring for 25 years when it comes to furniture. So, even the basic materials that we're using inside, which you cannot see, are absolutely top class. We don't compromise.
Your current favorite fabric to work with?
Boucle is one. Jute and cotton mix, any of those fabrics are amazing to work with always.
All right. one detail that you always obsess over and one detail that bothers you a lot.
One detail I always obsess over is handles, which is a very small detail, but it becomes a very, very important decision when it comes to anything, whether it's a console cabinetry or anything at all. Sometimes people use very gaudy colors in furniture,
Yeah.
and they don't understand the right color combinations, so I hate that.
All right. The most common wardrobe mistake you see over and over again.
People follow international standards and make the skirting height at the bottom just 1 or 2 inches,
Yeah.
which is, according to me, absolutely wrong. It should be at least 4 inches, because otherwise, when you open the door, every time you open the door, you might scratch your foot.
Yeah. All right. That brings us to the end of this interview. Thank you so much for making time for this, Aakash.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Catch me on hourly. I'm not. वन लाइनर क्या मारूं यार, मुझे तो पता ही नहीं. हार के जीतने वाले को बाजीगर कहते हैं. ऐसा बोल दूं? I don't know. I'm very bad at this.